Welcome back. Well, we had quite a few comments about me riding a motorcycle. So let's go around to where my motorcycle is. So if you go over there, I think if you go over there. So the main thing that was happening with my motorcycle was having these bags. And this came from a mess up with, I don't think it was Lazada, but it was one of the online internet sales places, and they sent me the wrong bags. These bags are kind of a leather look, and the one that I wanted was more of a hard shell thing, so it would have been more fitting for my bike. But now that I've worked out how it can be fitted, it's okay. What I had to do, if you look down here, I had to, you come round honey and look, I had to buy this little frame. Even this came out wrong, because when I got it, it said on it quite clearly that this was a fitting for a Honda bike, and as you can see, this is a Yamaha. But I put it on at the only place that it can be fitted and put it on there and made it work. So what I've done is I've used the little plastic ties and I have it secured. It's not ideal, but now that I've put it on, I actually like the way that it looks on the bike. And if you come around here, Lovely is on the camera, and she is actually going to show the bike. So if you look at it, it does actually, it does make the bike look good, because all of this here is black. I was worried that this would look a little bit too Harley Davidson. I love Harley Davidson, but their stuff is for Harley Davidson, and this stuff probably would look better on a Harley, but this is what we've got. So now that I'm here, someone said, and it usually comes up from time to time, somebody said, well, Terence, you're no spring chicken. Believe me, there is not an 85-year-old in the entire universe who is unaware of the fact that he is not a spring chicken, or is no longer a spring chicken. But anyway, thanks for the reminder. I know that it came with good wishes for my being safe. The next comment that I would like to mention was on someone who called me a hypocrite because I ride my motorcycle. Well, if you're that old, you shouldn't, and you think that it's dangerous on the Filipino roads, you shouldn't be riding on them, should you? You're nothing but a hypocrite. You won't find that comment because I got rid of it, because as much as I am what I personally call myself is a happy hypocrite, in that I complain about things, but actually I think that I'm a very, very lucky guy. I'm 85 years old. I usually wake up on the alarm at 4 a.m. and I get up and I have a very light breakfast of oats, which is a little carbs, and I allow that half an hour. I bathe in cold water, which is supposed to be very, very good for you, for bringing you alive, which it does. Believe me, a cold shower at 4 o'clock in the morning makes you realize you're alive, even if it is as less than a spring chicken. So I do that, and then I do my work routine, which includes weights and calisthenics. Sometimes I have a rest day. I had a rest day today, and I use my discretion on how my muscles feel to see whether, in fact, I might just need a day to heal. So, back to riding my motorcycle when I'm really only a hypocrite and shouldn't be riding a motorcycle at all, is what some people think. But then I drive my truck, and I do that too. So what's the main, why have I said that it's dangerous to ride on the roads in the Philippines. Because, for one thing, Filipino riders, the bikers in the Philippines, make no mistake, they're very, very skillful, but there is no training here. Now, right now, lovely, how old are you?
12.
You're 12. You're going to be learning how to ride a motorcycle soon, aren't you?
Yeah.
If you're not, are you doing it now?
Yeah.
You've actually ridden a motorcycle, haven't you? Even if it's on the front, not on this bike, I can assure you, but on the more scooter type, the one that Beth owns is a scooter type, much lighter, and it's ridden, certainly, was it Tata
Yeah.
that let you ride that?
Yeah.
Tata is Beth's brother, my brother-in-law. So kids, very, very young, are learning the skill of riding a bike, but not how to ride with a courtesy to other drivers and other riders. So they don't have any lessons on roadcraft. Now, they don't have lessons on roadcraft, so this is why it's dangerous. It's most dangerous if you don't accept that you are the foreigner and that you are the ones that is driving with your mindset in another country. You're riding along and saying, he shouldn't be doing that. Why are you giving people a look, calling out to people, you idiot? None of that. You don't do any of that here. Even though people are constantly from a European or an American mindset, a Western mindset, even though they are constantly in their mind being carved up and cut up and pushed off the road and all of that, it's not regarded in the same way by Filipino riders, because that's the way that they've always ridden. Now, I know that my oldest son used to get very angry with people if they criticized the Asian way of riding. But if he came out here and saw how it's normal to ride a bike, he would understand why people say that about Asian, in other words, mostly Filipino riders. They come in very sharply from the right, from your right as you're riding. If they come up to that, instead of halting at a major road, they cut straight onto the road. You know that that's going to happen. So there's no point in skimming that driver to punish him, because you won't know why you did it. You know that that's going to happen and you allow them in. That means motorcyclists, on a rare occasion cyclists, which will be mostly children, and tricycle drivers. They will come, and rather than stop, they will swerve onto the road and you will go around them. But here, it works. It works for everybody here. So, there's absolutely no point as coming here and thinking to yourself, oh my God, I've only been riding for 20 minutes or driving for 20 minutes. And if I was in America or Australia or the UK, there would have been so many infractions, so people breaking the law so many times. There's no point thinking that way. You can't pull in behind a tricycle driver who around school time is carrying as many, believe me, as many as 15 children on his tricycle. And they're all going to pay probably school children's allowance, probably going to pay 10 pesos to get them to school. And what he does is he cuts the difference by taking as many as he possibly can, even hanging off the roof. And we've seen and showed photographs of that too. So you've got to get used to that and accept it. You have to accept that you are the foreigner in the Philippines. And as soon as you do that, you'll be able to let go of criticisms which fly through your mind like arrows and experience a lot less aggravation. So it would help us a great deal if you would like, comment and subscribe and especially if you would share. As a foreigner coming here, as a tourist, as a visitor of any kind, you must get used to the idea that this is totally another place. It's the same planet, but a different world. And you must understand that. And by sharing this video, maybe you will help somebody else who really be able to get along with how different things are. Okay, see you again. Bye for now.